The goddess is not happy. Nope, not happy with what creative has. Before we get into this, I'll let you guys know this is AWO here. This is the latest Smackdown channel in order. Before we get into this topic about Alexa Bliss, I want you to do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell for when things go up, live streams, videos like this. And yeah, tell all your friends about this if you're interested in wrestling or not. And if you want to get interested in wrestling, I'll be happy to help you out with that. But yeah. So yes. Welcome to the Smackdown Hotel episode 2. And yes, it's not a live stream. Smackdown Hotel episodes once in a while might be live streams, but they're gonna be videos. Once again, they're gonna be based on opinions and news. So what this episode's about, episode 2, is about another female superstar on the Raw side of things, Alexa Bliss. And what this is about is, well, that she's frustrated with WWE's plans for her because it seems like they have nothing for her, no plans for her. We knew that we saw her come back in vignettes, January, February with those her with a psychologist slash right, for about, I don't know, about a month and a half, 5-6 weeks vignettes of that. Alexa Bliss in her in her character, fiend-like character, that she developed during the time of the Fiend era, the Fiend and Alexa Bliss era. She still has that character. And the last time we saw her in the ring was Elimination Chamber at the Saudi show in February, to determine the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship at the time held by Becky Lynch for WrestleMania. That's the last time we actually saw her in a match. Now, she did recently get married to Ryan Cabrera. You know who that is. If you're familiar with him, I think it was American Idol winner at some point. I don't know. I know he was big at one point. He recently got married. She recently got married to him. But that's not and he obviously went on a honeymoon. That's not the reason why that there's no plans for her. This is WWE though. She was willing to work WrestleMania, but she did work WrestleMania because there was nothing for her. What were they going to let her do in WrestleMania if there was nothing for her to do, right? They didn't have the female battle royal like they did the past few years. They didn't have that. They had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match that Sasha Banks and Naomi won, but Alexa Bliss didn't have a tag team, so he wasn't involved in it. And he had the 2 title matches, and Alexa Bliss wasn't involved in those matches either. So there is nothing to do for her for WrestleMania, and it looks like there's nothing so far post WrestleMania for her to do. She hasn't been on TV since the Saudi show, and she's frustrated because she's, according to the Raw roster, she's portrayed as a second babyface. They rank her as a second babyface behind Bianca Belair, who's a champion right now. But if she is the second babyface, they should be doing something with her. We got, Liv Morgan as a babyface on Raw. Rhea Ripley just turned heel. Liv Morgan is a babyface. Bianca Belair is a babyface. That's all I can think of for babyfaces. Well, I mean, there's Dana Brooke, Tamina, I guess Nikki ASH are babyfaces, but they're not high prominent roles on the Raw Women's roster, right? Right? They're like the comedy, the 24/7 comedy skit. Really, I want to say undercard, but more of the, I don't know, the part of the show where you go take a break. You just want to have, if you want to have a laugh. But it's not really anything. But she really has it. Yeah, there's nothing. Apparently, there's nothing for her. She's frustrated because she's very talented, and there's a lot of people. She has a lot of stands, but there's a lot of people she has her critics too. In the past, she definitely had a lot of critics. People say, "Oh, she's not good in the ring. She's getting pushed to the moon," stuff like that. But I defend her because I always said Alexa Bliss is actually pretty decent in the ring. She could talk, and she played her character well before turning to this Fiend-like character. That she's a bitch. She was a bitch kind of attitude. I love that. and bully bitch kind of attitude. I love that character. I like the character too, but I feel this character is getting stale now, and I think, and yeah, I know in the WWE there's a lot of wrestlers they don't have plans for because they have a full like Raw SmackDown. They have a lot of wrestlers on the roster, and of course some people are not going to be used. But I feel Alexa Bliss is very valuable. I mean, there's other. She's not the only one in the Raw Women's roster that's not being used. Doudrop is not being used either. And Liv Morgan is going to be involved with Rhea Ripley for a bit. That's to get Rhea Ripley back to dominant side of her because she should be an upper card woman on the Raw roster, in my opinion, especially on the heel side. I think she needed a heel turn. But let's get back to Alexa Bliss. So, but when she does come back, there's two ideas that she should do with her, in my opinion. I think this is great, a great idea. Team her up with Nikki ASH, have her back in this character, and a tag team with Nikki ASH. Have them as a heel tag team, face tag team, or whatever. Have a women's tag team division needs more tag teams. I mean, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan just split up. Carmella and Zelina Vega are still a tag team, but they're always fighting with each other. Natalia and Shayna Baszler are a tag team, I guess. But yeah, so either do that, have like a strange duel between Nikki ASH and this Alexa Bliss as a tag team. I don't care heel or face. They could do something like that where they could be the heel in this feud with Sasha and Naomi, maybe. But I guess they want to keep her face with this character. Or right now, they're not going to do this because they're the second big face. Keep this character, have her turn heel, and torment Bianca Belair for a little bit, for a couple of months or something, with the mind games and stuff, Bianca Belair, and have a couple matches or pay-per-views for a Women's title, and or have her go back to the bitchy attitude, the goddess attitude before becoming this character that she is now, and basically be the heel, be that bitch that towards Bianca and stuff, or whatever. Have her return to that character that she was before becoming this. I guess I want to say mentally ill, but crazy like fiend like character or whatever. I don't know. You know. So that's my ideas what they should do when she comes back. Tag team Nikki ASH. Keep Nikki ASH. I don't like the character either, but keep her that and have them the strange tag team. They do have chemistry with each other, but but this tag team could be a little different because they're two different characters. One's crazy, and one thinks it's a superhero, but it would still be an interesting dynamic. Have her come back as this character, turn her heel, torment, and play mind games with Bianca Belair, or have her come back to that old character that she was when she was on top of the Raw Women's division, when she was winning titles, and she was the number one heel, and still be the number one heel and being a bitchy, cocky bully towards Bianca Belair or whatever for a little while until Bianca Belair moves on to bigger, better things. I think Bianca Belair is going to move on to character. I think she's going to move on to Becky Lynch again and Rhea Ripley. But yeah, that's what I think they should do. I understand she's not having to be creative, but I know she's willing to work. But there's something there they could do with her. I mean, she's not the only one that's probably not happy with creative, but Mustafa Ali is back. And he just had the returning Asuka this past Monday Night Raw to confront Becky. Yeah, I'm not surprised. A lot of people don't get used on Raw, SmackDown, or even NXT or whatever because rosters are big. Even though they've released hundreds of people over that past 2 years, it's still big and still people don't get used. But yeah, I understand her frustration. She's not the only one. But you know what? If she comes back, I know she'll nail it out of the park because she knows how to. She knows how to act. She's one of the best women on the roster that knows how to act. Okay, I like whoever will wear. She's top notch, and her promos are usually top notch. Her talking, but yeah, I understand her frustration. What do you guys think? Does she have a right to be frustrated? And when she comes back, what's your ideas for her? What they could do with her? So yeah, like, share, comment below, subscribe, click the notification bell for videos and streams go up. And yeah, and with that, the SmackDown Hotel episode 2, latest SmackDown AWA and order. is out. Take care, guys. Enjoy SmackDown tonight. There'll be a review for it. Check it out later.